Welcome to KP channel. Trying something new this week. Don't forget to hit that like on the way in. I love true crime too. Although it is sad, but it's interesting. It really is. And I came across this story. I thought it was really interesting, and I was like, you know what? Even though this is new, I got a couple of screenshots, a couple of visuals, and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Hope I can inspire some of my fellow content creators out there to also dibble and dabble in other things too. It's fun. Okay. So let's get into it. Let me turn this down. I got some visuals for you guys. So this is a story about a family, about a mom. Her name was Christine Banfield. Her husband is Brendan Banfield. He worked as an armed IRS worker for the government, you guys, okay? And she was a ICU nurse that worked nights, and they seemed to have a wonderful relationship. They had a daughter. At the time of this crime, the daughter was 4 years old. They lived in a suburban neighborhood in Virginia, and they're busy people. So what did they do? They decided to get a nanny because mom worked nights and she needed some help. And so they hired this nanny. Again, they were a wonderful couple. They loved each other according to friends and family. They seemed to have a healthy relationship, and they decided to hire this nanny. And she's from Brazil, and she was in a program. So shortly after Juliana is her name. Shortly after Juliana um entered their home, they, and when I say they, I mean Mr. Brendan Banfield started to have excuse me, a relationship with his nanny. And they came up with some type of crazy scheme. Hi, Shonda. Welcome back. They came back with a scheme to so they could stay together. Instead of getting a divorce, what did Mr. Canfield do? Well, he decided to hold on, let me get some more visuals here for you guys. He decided to create a profile, not for him, not for, hold on one second. He didn't create a profile for himself, but he created a profile for his wife without her knowing. What profile did he create, you might ask? He created some type of weird fetish profile for her so that it would attract someone to come to their house and role play with her. And so let me show you guys. Hold on one second. So the Washington Post has this up. I wanted to share this with you guys. One moment. Thank you for being patient because this is new for me. And I just put this together really quick. I'm about to see the comments in just a moment. And then we're gonna hear from the nanny the day of the alleged crime. Well, actually it was a crime. It was an murder, okay? So this man made a profile on a fetish website for his wife that attracted this man here. He answered, his name is Ryan. He answered the ad, and the ad was to attract someone that was into role play. And so this man, Ryan, answered the ad. He thought that he was speaking to this woman right here, but he actually was interacting with husband and the nanny. Okay. So the plan was for him to come over and they were going to role play. Hold on. Let me get this down. I have too many things up here. Thank you for being patient. And he was going to come over and do some role play with knives. And let's just hear what she had to say. Hold on one second. Let me get this up. Thank you for being patient. Let's listen to this while I get this together. Okay. So Juliana calls 911, and this is her reaction. Oh, let me make sure that I have my disclaimer up because I want to make sure that I can monetize this. Got to make sure all disclaimers up. Fair use. Remember, Juliana was having an affair with her husband. They called this man to come in for this fetish play. He thought that he was meeting this wife. This man here answered the ad that her husband created, a fake ad that he made for his wife. He enters the home thinking he's going to meet her. And then he was he was pow-powed. He got pow-powed by who? Let's listen.
And then I forgot our lunch to bring it. And I opened.
Oh, and to make it worse, the mom bought tickets for the nanny to take their daughter to the zoo. So she was paid to have, I guess, an alibi. So sad.
I was coming back to the house to get the lunch.
So she said she was coming back to the house to grab the lunch. But also, I just want you guys to know that her story changes multiple times. She says that she witnessed it. Then she says that she came and she witnessed the mom stabbed on the floor. So her story changed many times.
Then I saw this car, strange car. Then I called her. Why? What the car is here?
If cat she seems like she's trying to act as if she is scared and traumatized, knowing all along she is completely a part of this plan. Sh- she's been communicating with the man that entered, that they let in the home. She's been communicating with Ryan, and as soon as Ryan entered the home, he was shot. He was just used as a pawn in their plan, you know? So hold on, let me it's definitely an act. Doesn't it seem like an act? She's just like it seems like she's trying to make herself hyperventilate.
I don't know who is, but it was straight to voicemail, so I couldn't talk to her. Then I called Brendan.
Oh
He
god.
said,
And now she's saying that she called Brendan. There are reports that Brendan did not go to work. He was waiting at a nearby McDonald's parking lot while he got the call from her. And they tried to erase a lot of messages, but they find who is this? Okay, if you're just now joining me, we're gonna be here for a little bit. I'm doing a true crime. This is the nanny. This is the nanny of Mr. and Mrs. Banfield, an ICU nurse and IRS IRS arms employee. He has like, I don't know. I don't even know what type of I guess he works for the IRS and he's an armed IRS employee. So what he did was this evil guy created a fetish account for his wife that she did not know about. This fetish account attracted this guy here who thought he was communicating with Mrs. Banfield, but he was actually communicating with the nanny and often the husband. He was invited over to their home. And the reason why they did this is because they were having an affair after shortly after she arrived, they were having an affair. And right now I'm showing how it seems like she's definitely acting. She doesn't seem like it seems like a big act right now. So they tried to erase a lot of messages in their phone, and they were definitely recovered.
her, her husband. Okay. And then he said, wait for me, I'll go there. And don't go inside. And then he came back here. And we went inside.
She's trying to think of a lie because she knows that she completely she's guilty.
And then we went upstairs first, and then I to see what's going on. And I heard he was, the guy was, I don't know I don't know what he was doing. Still, it's spanking her. I don't know. What? It's spanking her. I heard, like,
What?
I don't know what was that. And Brendan said, police dropped the knife, because he had a knife.
Uh,
And then he said, drop the gun. Brendan, they were yelling. I couldn't understand. They were super fast.
happening is that she said that they entered the house and Brendan kept saying, drop the gun, or drop the knife. And somehow she had the gun, but he tried to say, and when I say he, I mean the husband, he said that he shot him in defense, but really she's the one who shot the intruder that wasn't an intruder. He was actually innocent, just going there thinking he was going to get do something freaky. And she was the one who shot while he stabbed his wife. Okay. Oh, the name is Christine Banfield and Brendan Banfield. Hey, I got your message, and we'll talk about that in another video. Something like that happened to in my state. Husband got someone in line for our fantasy, but wife had no idea. But the thing is with this trick, like with this whole true crime story, he he wanted to get rid of his wife, and he didn't want a divorce. He wanted to end her life, and I don't understand why people are so sick that they can't just get a divorce and they have to go that route. That is so crazy. May she rest in peace, and condolences to her family. Um, yeah, they really tried to hide it, but they they arrested the nanny, and then she flipped on him, obviously. And she tried to say that she was scared. She ended up getting she's still this is an ongoing she hasn't been sentenced. She pled guilty. They didn't find any sign of forced entry at all. And it was just they didn't find any sign of forced entry. She ended up losing her life with from that knife. She got stabbed multiple times. The person that really saved the day was the daughter. She was 4 years old at the time, and the daughter said that that auntie was screaming and that daddy hurt mommy. So by the daughter saying daddy hurt mommy, she was interviewed by many forensic specialists, and the daughter was the ultimate witness in this case. Yes, the child loses both parents. Yes. And yeah, she came here. I don't know what she was thinking, coming here doing that crazy, horrific act. And how heartless and evil. You're taking care of this woman's daughter. It's like you have a mother. How oh my god, it's so sad. Um I can't believe she did that. And so now they're both in jail awaiting sentencing, and the little girl is left without two parents. So I hope that she gets all the love and support that she needs. I know that this little girl is going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. This was such a selfish act on both parts. And two people are have lost their lives because of it. My question is, did she know before coming to this country? You know, I will be following this case. I don't know. But she took a plea deal. She from what I saw, from the reports that I saw, she said that she did it because she was scared, and that's why she did that. So, but let me know what you guys think about this. Again, this is a story of the family, the Banfield family. Christine Banfield lost her life. She was an ICU nurse, and she lost her life because of her husband's selfish act. Okay. So this is going to be a 20-minute live, and this was really raw and uncut. I just reviewed this really quick, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'll be doing maybe one true crime a week, along with the regular mommy content. But it's kind of mommy content because she was a mommy, and I hope she rests in peace. Condolences to her family. Um, and we thank you for your service of being an ICU nurse for as long as you were. Bless you and your family. And I hope you guys all have a good night. Like, again, this is something new. If you like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments below. And I'll give you guys more of this. I'm going to try to do this again, like I said, once a week. Pick a story, talk about it. If you guys have any stories you guys want me to cover, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will research them and do them. And if I see anything that I think is cool, I will definitely share them with you. Hope can inspire you guys all to do more content like this or other things. And I will talk to you guys later.